Hello there, everyone. Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn. Last time in the MSQ, we met the Lady Iceheart, and well, we had a bit of a chat. We'll put it that way. And this time around, we're back to chasing down that spy, or that traitor, or whatever the heck they are, here in Ul'dah. The Ivy, they're called. But who could they be? I'm sure we'll figure it out. For the greater good. That's concerning. Those words are just rarely ever said for actual good, I feel. There's always something manipulative behind them. Anyways, though not given to small talk, Alphino can think of no better way to pass the time until Minfilia arrives. At least someone dressed for the occasion. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Fortom. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urian Shea and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortom. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, but not by the will of Halone as your ancestors came to this land. Why they took up arms against the Dravanians. What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will. That unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are at full liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the death of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. That dialogue's not important to us, I guess. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome traitor to the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed? Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that, there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. I mean, of the ones we've met in the main story, yes, although Good King Muggamug kind of puts a weirdness on that one. But if a certain something else has aired before this point, it doesn't necessarily have to be people worshipped as gods. Oh look, she mentions Muggamug. The sole exception being Good King Muggamug XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Muggles Guard. If Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts, at war with the mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their belief. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They had them both in abundance. I guess that conversation's not important to us either. Can that truly be all that is required? Seems so, Minfilia. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly, unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal. I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfilia looks into our aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Kurthis is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for the leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I felt my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you're not aware. Good. I knew you'd understand. Yu Hase can apprise with the details. The task is complete. Come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. They were saying that they believe that they teleported west. West. I don't know where that goes because that is off the map from here. Oh, I wonder. Because I can see the entirety of the Kurthus map. So if they went west, it would be somewhere in this region. I don't know. Dravania. Somewhere in this Dravania. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. We'll be getting to go to Dravania in the next expansion. In Heavensward. We'll be getting more Kurthus and also some Dravania and something called Abalathia's Spine, whatever that is. Oh my god, I don't know. I mean, I know. But I ain't telling. Anyways, Yu Hase. There you are. There you are, Yerente. Commander Lavalier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome. Believe me. Most of the third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted, making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. I mean, I would rather not have you with us just motivated by money, but hey, if it works, it works, I guess. Money can be a powerful motivator. Hell, I know it. Balls! My ankle's on fire! Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danafin Pass. Hurry up and you might catch up. If you aren't sure what to do, go look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Where am I? I don't see a... Where's the fucking quest marker? Oh, way down there. Alright then. I could go through Danafin Pass, or I could just fly over it. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, when our ARR was new, you couldn't just fly over, because flying didn't exist yet. Fresh Prince. The tracks lead southeast. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great scaled beast in Yu Hase. I think he went east on his own? The heretics split up, so we did too. Uh-oh, what happened to Yu Hase? It's gonna be a cautionary tale about, you know, don't be motivated by greed. Oh, he definitely looks like he's under attack. We have two hateful harriers, let's save him. Goddamn paralysis. Okay, Isuna. I don't want to deal with that. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks, and was failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And, lo and behold, before his friends found me, that is, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be waiting. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place. We should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. All right. I'll do it. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. And how do you expect to do that? The woods are crawling with those blue coats. And the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hey guys, what's going on? Well, stay with him then. Think you'll fare any better. No. There's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks, where blood must not be shed. Yet your lands have a thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds, it has drunk deep. No, I've done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Ah, damn it all! Fancy meeting you here, Yaranthe. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who have been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may be providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri, the shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. Your days ahead and the work they promise require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is the most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Yaranthe. Let us wait inside for Captain Ul'dah to return and deliver his report. Inside we go. Ah, there it is. Looks like we're gonna go inside. Captain Ul'dah seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I'd rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Tendrils of intrigue. Alphino is eager to hear Ilbert's report on the Ivy. Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We've ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortan. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raoul Bond's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? It is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority, unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years. Aye, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grain companies, Ul'dah was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Lumensa and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people. Loyal ones, mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldah's military unit was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Rabon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, I've been recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. But the monetarists that ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding. It was not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nael Van Darnas's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raoul Bond with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Well, returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Dome allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames. Any one of them could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lose their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray, continue your investigation of the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third, considering the fourth and inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully, the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I'm aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Erenthe, but as the realm status champion, it is only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. I read that completely wrong. I thought that was gonna be like, oh, you're not going, but I wish you were. Whoops. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart. But until another path to her sanctum is found, he will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Navika's altar. We shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Alright, let's go to Gridania. Wrong warp. There we go. My thanks for coming, Erenthe. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. He will show us to the Lotus Stand. Yeah, I know. I've been there before. I could probably guide... Okay. What? What is happening here? I'm very confused what this NPC is doing. Were they always here, or... Huh. Anyways. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Yeah.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
Uh-oh.
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Really?
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
I mean, it doesn't sound like the one that actually has that power is interested, unfortunately.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
will not have escaped your notice that the nation of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite the protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Laminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Merlub outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. In likewise, the Gridanians are marked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Ul'dah scorned as swindlers who worship coin. I mean, that one's kind of true. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Ul'dah society, Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is besides the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. It's starting to sound like an excuse for PvP. But enough idle musings. Let's speak of a more pressing matter. The Ivy. Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Ilberd has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate has come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Yeranthe. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd for the Adder's Nest. He'll give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kethis, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Wow. Let's get him. Actually, before I go over there, I want to head over to the achievement area, because at this point in time in recording, I don't know about uploads, but at least in terms of recording, I've done like 98% of all the side content we're gonna do in the Realm Reborn, so I should have plenty of achievement certificates to turn in, and then we can get should be like at least one more mount, maybe a few more minions. We'll see how many we have. Ooh, we got 38 achievement certificates. God dang. Okay. Okay, we've already got the Boil Resonator. Behemoth Warhorn. Hey, there we go. That is all the mounts. Let's get the Chocobo Barding next. All of the... Oh, I already have that one. Just gonna get all of them, and then we're gonna start getting all of these minions. Or actually, no, I should get this emote first. We can get the glass, but I want to get the minions first. So there's the beady eye, the wind-up cursor, the black chocobo chick, the minion of light, the wind-up leader, wind-up Odin, or already had the wind-up warrior light, wind-up goblin, wind-up Gilgamesh, wind-up Nanamo, wind-up Furion, and we have just enough to also get Komainu. Hell yeah, that's gonna add some fun to our minion roulette. Look at all of these. Let's just go ahead and use all this stuff. We're not going to change our Chocobo's Barding yet. I do plan to... I kind of think each expansion I might just change it. I don't know what it's going to be. When we get to our next expansion, we'll see. Good God. And now let's see what that new emote is. I know what it is. I think it's kind of funny. It is going to be water. We pull out a water can, we just sprinkle the ground. Yep. That's it. Okay. Let's go meet with Ul'dah. Techno was like, wait, who are we going to go talk to? I was thinking Realm Reborn. Like, that ain't right. Who is it? Oh, right, Ul'dah. I forgot that you existed for a second there. Huh. I think it would have been faster to turn the other way to get to the other work, but oh well. Thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Oh, well done. Chasing Ivy. Ul'dah is convinced that he has uncovered the Ivy's identity and is preparing to move against the Garlean spy. Listen well. The spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Eileen Roel, Realbog's second in command. Oh god. That high up. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Realm chose people based on their worth. Once they hailed, was of no interest. The Monitorists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monitorists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Roel was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monitorists, or is working with them? These revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Roel's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Realm attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless. On some pretense. She is up to something. Mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames' records for evidence of Royale's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks. Every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Yeah. My ears too, hopefully. You have my thanks. Let us go then. And take care not to alert our quarry. I'm just gonna have a preemptive, no, this is not a stealth mission. We don't have to worry about, hiding behind objects so we don't get spotted. That said, that does happen eventually. And God, do I hate it. I'm not a fan of stealth in any game. Not my thing. Royal is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate. With me, Scion. That man had a frog head. Thought you ought to know. So, Royale has entered the Carline Canopy, meeting someone perchance. How could it be she means to board an airship? Pray, look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Ephemy is her name. I shall remain here in case Royale reappears. Probably hide yourself a little better, guy. I don't see her up here. So I guess we will go down below. Yerente Santok, that's an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Oh, a social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger, and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. What the hell, then? Elbert, where'd she go? Nowhere to be seen, you say? And you are sure she did not board an airship? Did not come out back here either. Where in the seven to hell could she have gone? The Roost. How could I forget? Great and good, sir. Might I interest you in some Muntoid tonic? A cup a day is a man with great figure. If you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You're a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek is of Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant. These eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured, we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Thank the 12 of the Domans. Were not for their unique talents, Royale would have disappeared without a trace. In flagrante delicto, Ilbert is eager to resume the pursuit of Eileen Royale. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Royale's example. and take the ferry from where she'll appear. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. I think I'll just go there. Where is there? Ah, right. They did say Ishra. That, yeah. Sometimes I'm reading the dialogue, but I'm not taking in the dialogue. Like I just missed. Oh no, not that kind of teleport. I have to do an actual teleport. Gosh darn it. This way, my friends. Oh, no, this is Yukiri. This way, my friends. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorne Hut. If Roel is truly the one we seek, we'd expect that she means to make contact with the Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garlond Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we've installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we've made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Roel would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flames, she cannot move against Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for a clandestine meeting. The Elzen are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices, and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch for a whale in the act. Well, let's go follow him. A new mount hasn't shown up yet. I should really remember to force it next time we need to use a mount. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The Ivory returns to the Gnarls where she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our new mount. Oh, I never manually summoned Armin or the Deathclaw. Wow. This is the Behemoth! Yo, hell yeah, we have a seat. Oh, I feel like we're angled kind of weirdly in this seat. It looks better when we're flying. By flying, I mean running through the air. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Just beyond, Royale's in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. Blade Marshal Eileen Royale, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You have followed, you bloody fool! And you just gave her away for sure. Good job, buddy. Oh, damnation! You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely guard for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelves Wood? When last I looked, there was no crime. Another was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance then? Very well. If you do not think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now, come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. That side looked like it was being delivered straight to us. Even a warrior of Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap, then, the people of Ul'dah will the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Yarente? Good question. So, the Scions seek a way into the ice-hard sanctum. Then I dare say, you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray, do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, you have been training in the art of the shinobi, have you not? The change in your bearing is quite evident, to me at least. I look forward to seeing you in action. Till next time, my friend. Once again, I love when they acknowledge what side count you've done, even if it's leveling other classes. Because, yeah, Ninja's at level 50. Love it. It's good stuff. Welcome back, Yerinthe. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Gardening. Charges of treason and espionage against Eileen Roel. I could scarce believe it. Could there not have been some matter of misunderstanding? No. It avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust the authorities to uncover it. Not to speak of another matter, I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Oh, sweet. Moonsilver and me. Clintota has a theory that is out of this world. You are Yerinthe. I am called Clintota. It is true that adventurers are bound to secrecy whenever they undertake a commission? Excellent. You see, I am here for a reason of my own. The Lesser Moon, the Dalamud. It may burrow even deeper in the ground, but I look to the sky. 5 years ago, Dalamud flushed like the face of an old king most wroth before its swelling bulk fell to the earth. I am consumed by the desire to know more. One of the fragments of the baleful satellite landed in the Singing Shards, and there I took myself and have been excavating ever since, until an elder Havilit came and seized the precious artifact. Yerinthe, I must have it back. It means everything. You must slay this hated Havilit and return the fragment to me. I know its weakness well enough from that most dismal encounter. Here, take this pepper bomb to use on the fell creature. It was only by flinging up baskets of the same peppers on its face that I escaped with my life. Of Errant Epistles. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. I don't think I want to pick up... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't want to pick up this one yet. We're going to save that quest. It starts here? Huh. Didn't realize that started here. Interesting. Straight out of Abalathia. Wandering Breeze fears that an expedition for the Sons of St. Koinak is about to become Giga's fodder. I bear a message from an expedition to the south. They are troubled by Gigas and fear an attack must soon come. Head south forthwith if you would help us. Short intro. I like it. Playing the postman. Nazzle Dazzle has a gentle task in mind for your first service to the Sons of St. Koinak. Actually, I picked up 2 other quests before you. Sorry, guy. The Sons of St. Koinak drew together the finest minds on Eorzea in order to bend their combined strength upon the elegant question. What's the question? With such a lofty mission come certain sacrifices. We all have left our homes, our friends, and our families to be here, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in this camp, I am sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find or when. Until then, there are the letters, full of news from home. We will take these letters to the Sons. Hardly a task for an adventurer, but it will give you an opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party. Hit the hippogriffs. Rambros has reasons to look concerned, for even a single hippogriff attack is no joke, let alone 3. You're the adventurer Yerinthe, are you not? Some of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystallized area to the north. It is astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge. When the Sons of St. Koinak are about their scholarly business, I suggest you call a few of the hippogriffs that they might learn their lesson. And that's 4, so I guess we'll go ahead and pick up the Leave quest. Oh boy. I didn't realize we still have one of these left. Leaves of St. Koinak's Find. Claytai, the Adventurers Guild representative for the local leave quest at St. Koinak's Find, is seeking an adventurer to undertake a guild leaves. Ah, another adventurous soul. Welcome to St. Koinak's Find. I am Claytai of the Adventurers Guild. It is my responsibility as leave meet to recruit hardworking, industrious men and women to fulfill the guild's many contracts. Be advised that these contracts can be quite demanding, and we cannot afford to assign work to the unqualified. Many of my leaves would require you to travel far from the safety of this encampment. The creatures which roam Mordona are not to be trifled with, and I have no desire to send you to your doom. Therefore, I will evaluate you based on your ability to complete a battlecraft leave. Oh, and you should know that I was selected for this post due to my military experience. Do not expect your trial to be an easy one. Well, you're the last one of these, so I would not be surprised if it was more difficult. A toad less taken. Oh, you're gonna make me fight a Nyx, you asshole. I must say, this is truly exciting stuff. A genuine adventure. Could the giant toad have been bred by the elegans in antiquity? Could these marvelous people have been engaging in, dare I say it, Nyx husbandry? There's only one way to find out. I shall need live giant toads. Do soften them up. I can't abide hopping. Ugh. I should remind you that the client explicitly requested live specimens. It is essential that you do not slay the Nyxes, even if you hate them so. Once you have sufficiently weakened your quarry, cease your attacks and attempt to soothe it. However, you must take care when attempting to do so, for if the attempt fails, the beast may be driven into a frenzy for a time. Oh, goody golly me. I'm gonna grab that emote under social. There we go. Where is Soothe? I'm gonna put that right here. I don't think we need Beckon anymore. Alright, let's start doing quests. Actually, we're gonna go all the way down here because everything else is up here. Except for the leave. But whatever. An adventurer? Well, you come from the main camp? We feared the... Oh. Rightly fuck off. Rightly fuck off, the both of you fucking asshole pricks. Holy hell, they really fucked my health up. Where'd the guy go? There he is. We feared the message would not reach you in time. The harassment by the Gigas grows daily and... Ha! Absolute prick. How the close call. Think of Zimia you were about. Well, I better return to my work. History never waits. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, let's start heading up this way. Since all the other quests head up this way, we'll do them first before we turn anything in. A letter from home? Oh, well, thank you, adventurer. Yep, it's a lavish envelope. Oh, we were at the frontistery together. Huh. What does she want? She's to be wed? How not... What? She's worth two of him, the great galumphing oaf. Oh, that'll never last. Sometimes you can just tell. Hippogriff murder! How many need to kill? 3? Got it. And they're all right here. Beautiful. Alright, the hypocrites, I need you to take these deaths. I need you to learn that you are to leave the sun to St. Poinak alone. And if you don't, I shall return and call even more of your number. Goodbye now. Wait. Where's the person for the... Oh, down here. A letter? Well, that's a first. I wonder that 'tis no ill news. Oh, it's a plain envelope. Fuck off, Hippogriff. When I'm talking to NPCs, enemies should not be able to target me. Can we make that change, please? Such horseshit. From the pater. Surely the mater is not ill again. Huh. Quite the contrary. She's recovered from her dropsy and demanding I return home and give her grandchildren. Ugh. Parents. Everybody asking, oh, when are you gonna get married? And as soon as you know, it's like, oh, we're gonna have kids. So frustrating. Ah, not gonna be praised. A letter from Gridania. It must be from my wife. It's a flowery envelope. Ah, well and prospering. She says that... What? She writes that she has taught our daughter to say, Papa home soon. Oh, she can talk, and I missed her first words. It has only been 3 moons since I last saw them. Better go back to visit, guy. I don't know what my first words were. I'm pretty sure I know what my first book was, though. Oh, somebody else is also doing this right now. Hey, just, I'm gonna... Oh, that is actually gonna fuck me up. It's gonna interrupt... Fucking rude ass. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use an item. Pepper bomb. I'll be fine. Got mine first. I won the contest. Garante, did you retrieve it? Have you the fragment? I do. My precious specimen. There's much to learn. But you see, this earth-shaking discovery of mine... the fragment is made of no material known to Eorzea. Save for that, which has been unearthed in those Allegan ruins. What a Dalamud was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Allag, then cast into the sky. This is a powerful piece of evidence I hold again in my hand. First the Crystal Tower, now Dalamud. That a civilization could exist capable of such creations, it makes my calculations shiver and all jadedness shrivel. It's a good time to be alive, Garante. Thank you for all you have done. Just make sure, yeah, you've only got that quest left now. Cool. That will be its own special question we're gonna do at a later point. Or it's already up. I don't know. Thank you, Garante. Even a vexing letter serves the noble purpose of keeping the sons moored to their lives, you see. I've known other digs where we lost all sense of the world beyond the day's grid. The sons of St. Koinak claim their genesis in Sharlayan, that shining city of learning. We are all races and clans united by our passion for the truth about the ancient Allegan civilization. The anthropographer Ambrose is the leader of this endeavor. If you have a mind to stay a while, I would behoove you to speak with him sooner rather than later. Our protector returns. Thank you for performing your duties within such speed. We'll be able to plan a survey first thing on the morrow. These ruins of ancient Ul'dah represent entire branches of lost knowledge. It was the elegants who built the Crystal Tower, or so the best theories, or so the best theories say. If that's the case, could these ruins not be the remains of a village, nay, a town, for workers and their families? Does it hold the record of their lives spent erecting the shining edifice that beguiles us today? All research on the tower is at a standstill. They are stymied by its perfection. But here, we may learn something here. At least, that's what we hope. Your reputation precedes you, Yaranthe. Slew a Gigas, I hear. The rest should keep their distance for now. The Gigas were a part of a tribe from Abalathia's spine, uprooted by the calamity. We seek knowledge under the ground. They seek a new home upon that ground. A fray cannot be avoided. Holier than thou. Wandering Breeze was a recurring Gigas problem he would like you to solve. It would seem our trouble with the Gigas outlived the troublemakers themselves. The creature stole some research documents of all things. Or we have underestimated them. Why would they steal such a thing? What hidden aspects do they have? We must know more of their ways. Its observation is out of the question. We must collect artifacts. Thaliak's razor dictates that we go straight to the source, Gigas. Your task is to slay 4 of them and collect anything of interest upon their persons. Easily done. Dropping out. You feel the call of the road, but when a mishap strikes, Nozzle Doozle has one more call in your time. Oh, Yaranthe, how fortunate to have you here. One of our researchers excavating the lakeside has tumbled down a hole. He remains there still and has wounds that will need tending, but his team traveled quite late. They lacked the necessary supplies for his rescue. Will you take this length of rope to the lakeside for the rescue? After that, you must hasten to Revenant's Toll and tell Kakamehi to dispatch medicines thither. We are already much in your debt, Yaranthe. If not in gil, then in spirit. But may I impose on you one last time? Sure. I can help you out. First, we kill Gigas. That guy's gonna have to hang out in the hole a little bit longer. I will always just us continuing to move around while using our ninjutsu, and you're seeing our characters like stand in place, no run animation, just standing, while he makes lightning fall from the sky or spews out fire. Or actually, no, I guess it is just lightning for that one. The fire one looks different. Are you? What is he doing? He's either getting out materia or he's descending. I'm not entirely sure what that guy's doing. Alright, one more Gigas. Oh, he just got beginner's luck achievement? Hang on, what'd that guy do? I want to know what he did. No, game, I clicked beginner's luck. Show me that one. Oh, he was putting materia on gear. I wonder if that was for... Had to be the relic. Oh no, you're just putting Quick Tongue 4 materials on your current gear. On your level 52 gear. I don't know why you would do that, but... Okay. There's really no need to. But... whatever works for him. You return. I see you've not been idle. Did you find anything of note? I found some crystals. What's this? Piece of the crystal? I don't understand why you would... Oh. They're all carved to the same degree. Interesting. They each have certain statuesque quality to them. But this one in particular is recognizable. It's crude, but this likeness is of the Crystal Tower. I cannot see a Gigas taking the time to shape such a thing solely for amusement. Oh, I'd almost forgotten. There was a report 2 moons ago from another party molested by Gigas. They too encountered such a crystal, and from their studies of it, they made out 2 words: holy place. The Gigas may venerate the crystal tower. This may explain their migration following the calamity as well. Aren't they? Will you observe the Gigas from a place well hid, as they're placing this likeness in plain sight? We naturalists lack the necessary training to risk such an observation, but I have every confidence that you will remain undetected. I mean, I am currently playing as a ninja, so I can hide. That is within my ability to do. Here, let me show you. And now, I am sneaky. But it breaks when I interact with things. Bro knows. Oh boy. Really? I can't attack me because I'm like right next to this fucking pole? Jesus Christ. That is so stupid. Line of sight rules in video games kind of pisses me off, because I feel like they always fuck it up. This game in Baldur's Gate 3, they like to fuck with me. Oh, hello. Like the 12 you're here. He fell right down this hole. Thinks he broke a leg. Ready to get him out before he passes out again. The pain seems to be bad. Have you any rope? I do. Good and stout. Right. I can fish him up by myself here. But once he's out, he'll need some true physicking. Go in the river and tell him to send potions. Buckets of them. Buckets. Buckets of potions. Well, on our way there, I guess we'll do... Actually, no. I won't do that. I'm gonna wait. Because after I do the leave, they'll ask if I want to be teleported back. Alright, who's got the medicine? Somebody down here. There you are. Oh, long time no see, haven't they? Thinking you're busy at St. Coinex Fine? Oh, an accident day. Not a physic, sure. I'll get what's needed to the Suns. Well, you look like you ran all the way. Go sun those souls. You've earned a rest. I mean, I actually flew. Oh, no. Actually, wait. What does Eigenbolt have? Oh, Yellow Quest. I need to pick both of these up. Yet. According to Kakamei, there is work and ready coin to be had from the Sons of St. Coinac. If you would but present yourself there. Aren't they, right? I hear you get around. I'm an adventurer myself. My name's Kakamei. Hey, we can't all have an interesting name like yours. Look, I can cut you in on something fair if you're interested. There's a camp set up east of here by an outfit called the Sons of St. Coinac. Scholarly types, you know? Studying the, what do you call it? Elegant Empire? It's apparently some sort of ancient civilization. I don't know. Talk to a fellow named Nozzle Duso there and he'll have something for you. Good folks, them. Tell him I sent you. I guess we're supposed to talk to him, do that quest first, and be introduced to the Suns, but I didn't see it, because it's surrounded by, oh, that's blue. I did wonder if there was a yellow hidden in there. I guess there was. Passing the smell test. The adventurers of Revenant's Toll have an initiation rite involving smelly seedkin, a proud tradition that only Agenbold appears to know about. I speak for the confraternity of adventurers who call Revenant's Toll home. Take heed, aren't they? We have a common foe, a hated enemy, a fierce adversary, and its name is Morble. Brother Yeranthe, you hate this enemy? Does your heart yearn to slay it? Then do so, brother. Go and slay 3! This is the rite of passage, Brother Yeranthe. If you are to be part of Revenant's Toll, we must know. Do you ring true? Ugh. How fucking dare you make me do this? That's a platform you have 50, right? Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure I know what that quest is, but we'll do that later. Alright, so kill 3 Morbles, do the guild leave, and then we'll take the warp back to the Suns. I can't even click to target this thing and it sees me. Jesus. So stupid. Okay, where's marble number 3? There we go. Prepare to die. Alright. Oh, I actually got to go back to Revenant Stole first. Because we're going to be like, oh, congratulations, you passed the smell test. Now go do this too. Like, alright. If I say so. Hear ye, hear all! The Morbles are slain, and Yaranthe has passed the first test of Revenant Stole. What? You didn't think it would be just one test, did you? The next trial is by combat. Face our nemesis, the enemy to sing our threnody, the foe to tag our big toe. See you where I placed the mark on your map? Return alive, brother. I was just there! This quest is making me angry. Like, you couldn't have put it in a different spot? Developers? Yeah, I'm talking directly to you. Oh, fuck the... Okay, good. That was a fake. No, Jairus, come back. More bulgur. Is it a burger? That was a dumb question. Okay, test is done. Free me from this pain. I wonder if we'll get there before Jairus does. He probably got here first. And the fearsome or Bulgur falls with the newest brave of the Revenant Stole Adventurers Guild. Yaranthe! Welcome to the confraternity, brother. Seriously, how'd you kill that thing? That more Bulgur was something else. The sand started off as an escaped pet. Guess what you get when spoiled rotten meets red in tooth and claw. That thing slew more adventurers with its carnal breath than a whole parade of gigas. Not that I wanted you dead exactly, you understand. But folk have been known not to come back. Well, that's all in the past, eh, brother Yaranthe? You're one of the Revenant Stole Adventurers now. Death to Morbles. Death to Morbles indeed. Ah, fuck me. The Trickster of the Toll. Every successful adventurer plays to his strengths, and you have some inkling of what Agenbol's might be after a few commissions in his stead. Brother, can you spare some mare's tail roots? I've none on account of those young catchers for the Black Shroud. I told them, the root tea'll settle that belly of yours. The next thing, I've given them all I have. You don't have any either? Well, every adventurer working these parts ought to carry some with them. A poultice of mare's tail keeps wounds from festering. And you look a festering sort of fellow if ever I saw one. Since we're both short, how about you go and get us some? 8 roots should do it, I'd say. I swear to fuck, he keeps sending me to the same fucking place. Like, you're just sending me far away each time, asshole. Can I go to different spots at least? And not just the marble fucking swamp? I don't like this guy. I've got other questions turned out. I didn't expect this guy, first of all, to even be there. Second of all, to just give me a chain of things to do. I'm trying to do other things, asshole. Oh, but you could just not do the quest. Shut up. Yes, I do. I absolutely have to do them all. I mean, technically there are going to be a few that we don't / can't do. But the vast majority I want to do. And the things that I can't do, but that I remember about, I want to at least talk about. That's how I do things. Not fuck off more. But actually, you can't get me here. I can go pick this up. Oh, is it gonna let me? All right, 3 more. Two right here. Somebody just left. They're probably also on this quest. Was that Jairus again? Oh, where's the last one? There it is. Okay, Agenbold, I need you to do me a favor and not give me any more quests. Okay? Thanks. Bye. There you are, brother. Got what we need? I do. 1, 2, 7, and 8. Now they'll be prepared, and this is how we're both. You're fair certain. You'll want one when that festering starts. Well, if you say so, I'll keep the lot in. Much appreciate the kindness. Dude. Why? Problem with plasma. Everyone has the of an adventurer sometimes. Oh, you're gonna send me right back over there! I can tell with this quest. Agenbold has a most shocking request. Brother adventurer, hear me out. I need me a sample of catalytic ectoplasm, but I'm not having much luck. It's not great shakes, mind you. First, you get a Wrathfrost. Sell yourself some plasmoids and then collect 3 samples of catalytic plasma. Douse a large crystallized tree with that, wait a spell, and the bark will start crackling from the lightning that surges in the plasma. After that, it's like gardening on a Gobio. The ectoplasm comes scampering off without a care in the world. Hit that right quick and you got yourself some catalytic ectoplasm. Why do I want you to get it? Oh, come now, brother. Let's not go prying into the unmentionables drawer. All in good time. All in good time. This fucking guy. What the? Okay. This fucking guy. We're not going even farther. You absolute prick. We're just doing this man's groceries. That's what we're doing. We are simply getting his groceries. And I hate him for it. Alright, and now let's put it on the bark. Ectoplasm. This better be his last quest. I can't fly that way. Can I get up to here now? No, damn it. Raise the ceiling just a teensy bit, and I could get over there. Little shocker? Well, that's what I call an adventurer. You're a fearless one, brother. Yeah, sure. Swiving sons of 7 hells for 7 brothers. That hurts like a troll marrying my daughter. Now I see why I was done too keen on getting the bugger myself. Or now you see why now you see rather. I don't know what it is, but I was gonna end up getting shocked. Maybe I'm lightning aspected or straight lightning disrespected even. Just my luck that I keep getting commissions from these learned types, and about half of them and half the rest are studying lightning. I should give up adventuring and be an agent at this rate, or go to a similar town. Jesus Christ, man. Go to Ul'dah. Finally, we can do the lead quest. A toad less taken. Let's initiate. Pump up the difficulty. And why are there hippogriffs? I mean, I guess I'll kill it. It's here. It's bonus target, I guess. Oh, fuck off, Nyx! I'm not even turning you yet! God, you're such an impatient asshole. Okay, I don't want to kill it. I just want to weaken it. We're gonna get it down to like 30%. A little bit under. Okay. So my knives. Let's do soothe. Good. Also very nice that I don't have to like have the entire animation play out. Just pressing it triggers it. Thank Christ. But you also see that there's a timer on it saying it will only last for 10 minutes. Well, it said 9, but it was like 9:59. So if I really wasted my time, that could become unsoothed, which is kind of wild. All right, number 3 is up here. Got another hippogriff, which I guess I'll kill once I pass by this toad. Okay. Toad is done. Just a hippogriff. Let's move a little bit farther away. Just so we don't accidentally hit the toad. Based on the reports from the local lead watches, I am more than satisfied with your qualifications. The client was most pleased as well, and would like you to have this. You observed them. I would not give to have been there. What better things did you see? We found the stolen document. It's from the documents reported lost to the Gigas. Huh. We had thought it had been carried out by Pell-Mell. But you say one who looked the chief among them had it? He tore a sketch of the Crystal Tower from the records and kept it as a precious thing. Huh. It was concluded the tower is indeed holy to them. Gigas have been known to lead other giant kind, but they have the cleverness for it. If they can lead, they can create an army. If they can worship, they can start a crusade. Or so history tells us. These are matters we must be mindful of. Thank you, Yerinthe, for risking much for this knowledge. Well met, adventurer. Any comrade of Kakamehi is certain to be of great help to us. You are interested in helping, I trust. We, sons of St. Koinek, have had our share of troubles of late, and your assistance would be most welcome. I think you will find it an equally rewarding enterprise. Serveth thy master. Carriage just wants to have some fun. Boo! I'm the Dark Rider of the Shroud! Ooh! Thou art scared of me, art thou not it? Thou art not, thou art a fool! Kneeleth before me, knoweth! What? Okay. I shall kneel. Ha 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 ha! Yes, thou art wise to feareth me, adventurer. But the Dark Rider does not forgiveth fools so easily. If thou wouldst service me, thou must doeth mine bidding. Doeth mine bidding, or I shall slayeth you for trees on and not doing what thy master tells you to do it. The Dark Rider doth desire 3 ked wings. Why? That's not thy place to ask it why. 3 ked wings. Not 2, not 4. Thou had best remember it well. I shall have it to your head. I'm sorry, what? I mean, it's kind of funny, but what? Slim pickings. Eastern War's hunting grounds have proven less than fruitful of late. Another day on the hunt, and not but antelope meat to show for it. Personally, I don't mind the stuff, as stringy and gristly as it may be. But just once I like to try to treat my dear wife and children to a real feast. The wild hogs in these parts would have some good flesh on them, but I fear those tusks would tear a tumble hunter like myself to pieces. Would it be so kind as to bag 5 of them in my stead? You want me to kill 5? Oh my god. Blind. Oh good, they're both over there. I can do these together. That's what we like to do. Make things easy. Alright, Wild Hog, we started with you with Fire 3. Thunder 3. More Fire 3. More, I say. You asshole. Alright, the thunder will finish that one off. There it goes. Alright, let's kill 2 more. Alright, I think Thunder will finish it off. There we go. No, don't attack the Lister Kalong. That's necessary. Let's go find some Ked. Oh look, it's Ked. And it immediately wants us dead. Haha. Funny. How many need to kill? 3. Okay. Easily done. How my spells always getting interrupted is why I hate playing Black Mage. Like, of all the casters currently in the game, it is easily my least favorite. It's just slow. Like, yeah, other casters have to deal with casting times. Well, one of them really doesn't. But the Black Mage in particular, it just feels so egregious to me. It would take a lot to make me like this class more. The Dark Rider doth desireth Ked wings. Art thou too weak to slayeth mere Keds? Wow, are those really Ked wings? I can't wait to show them with the father. Thou hast proven the loyalty well. The Dark Rider of the Shroud hereby nameth you his loyal squire. That means you can come play with, that means thou canst service me whenever thou likest. Who knew it'd be so easy to foster an adventurer? Methinks my spineless dad could learn a thing or two from me. Kinda like this kid, not gonna lie. He's a fun one. Interesting looking gloves. Kinda want to keep those. Have we gotten anything like that before? No, I'm gonna take them. How fare you on the hunt, adventurer? I got you some boar meat. Just look at these succulent slices of boar flesh. Oh, my mouth waters just looking at them. Oh, 1 slice for my wife, 4 for my children. Ah, yes, this will do splendidly. Where's my slice, you say? Antelope meat is good enough for me. Perhaps one day, when I'm skilled enough to fill a wild boar of my own, I'll allow myself to indulge. Okay, I kind of want the matching greaves. The torch shell stuff looks kind of cool for like a warrior vibe. I like it. No sea wasp for you. Oh god. Stalleret hopes to send you out on a hunt. You seem an adventurer in need of work, and here I am, a man in need of dead sea wasps. Perhaps we might help each other. Mind you, I have no interest in chewing on the viscous vermin myself, but my brother can't seem to get enough of them, the uncouth cad. I'll not stand to watch him stuff his gob full of those prickly pests one more day. Yeah, I wouldn't give to see the look on his face when I tell him you've hunted down all his precious sea wasps. Don't expect me to reward you without proof. I need to see their rotting carcasses first. I thought he was going to be like, hey, yeah, I don't want to eat them, but I want you to hunt them down for my brother so he can eat them. That's where I thought that was going to go. Okay, that's way over there, so we'll go ahead and go over here first, pick up the second quest. See if maybe we can work on them at the same time. That's always nice. Sea Wasps Run. Haha. Nortmon would like to enlist your help in order to boost his troops' morale. If you'd care to help our cause, I petition you to hunt down some sea wasps and bring their umbrellas for us to eat. Our worst enemy atop these walls is sinking morale, and a true taste of Limsa helps remind us what we're fighting for. Nice. Very smart to grab both these quests at the same time. They both want us to kill 8 sea wasps. Very nice. Why the circle for them is different is kind of weird, though. Maybe they just didn't want to have any quests that would like be a 100% overlap. I don't know. That's kind of strange. But we can kill some sea wasps pretty easy. I could probably take on more than 3 at once, but I'm just gonna play it safe. Oh no, I failed the fate that I wasn't even participating in. I brought dishonor on my family. I can only hope that my mother can forgive me someday. Okay, yeah, so we survived all that. We can definitely take on these 4. Unfortunately, we'll still be 1 short. I'm not sure if I can find an 8th nice and easy. No, what would be really rude is if these sea wasps would like only sometimes have one of these drops. Like, that's rude. But no, thankfully it's been a guarantee each time. And I just need 1 more, but I don't know where there's another sea wasp. I feel like it's just these 7. Which, really? The quest is to kill 8? So there's only 7? Maybe there's something in the tunnels. Looking like a no. Does not appear to be anything else in the tunnels. Shame that. Well, guess we're just gonna go back over here and wait for it. Hey, we already got a new one. That's suave. Alright, let's go give the brothers their umbrellas and rotting umbrellas. One is for eating, one is for taunting a brother, I suppose. I trust you're busy delivering those sea wasp souls to the deep. Make sure you don't give their corpses to my brother. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Now, this is what I deem a proper slaughter. Ha! Excellent. Although it remains to determine how to dispose of the wretched things. I suppose there must be somebody in my brigade that can stomach them. For reasons, I'm actually going to take one of these bracelets. Doesn't really matter which. Because I'm hoping I can take those to the Grand Company and trade them in. I imagine you come bearing my sea wasp umbrellas. Unless you turn coat and give them to my brother, that is. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Very well. Quite a catch indeed. Splendid! Tonight, we will feast on the jellyfish while my jealous fish of a brother drinks in his tears. It'll be glorious. Another bracelet. Huzzah!